Hello, okay, are we ready everyone? So please join us at center stage as we like to get started for our next agenda, which is a live raw chef Yin, which is doing a demo on compound mushrooms. Interesting. Okay, so let me do a quick introduction once again about raw chef Yin. So she's a certified raw chef. All right, okay, so she's a best-selling author, TEDx speaker, and trained at the world's leading raw and plant-based culinary academy, and now dedicates her time to helping others make beautiful, delicious, raw vegan cuisine. Today, she has produced 24 online vegan cooking courses on ice cream, cheese, tempeh, mooncakes, and more. And she has a bilingual print book called Guilt-Free Desserts, and published by Seashore Publishing at Kenya. All right, so without further ado, I'll hand it over to the lovely raw chef Yin.
Thanks, Faisal. Thanks for the introduction. Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming today on a Sunday for a raw vegan demo. You could be anywhere else. I don't know, hiking at KL East Mall or something, or watching TV or being a couch potato. But you're here celebrating all the goodness of plant-based cuisine, vegan, vegetarian, and also now I'm going to show you how to make raw vegan food. So shout out to those familiar faces and new ones as well. Hi Nick. Hi Emmanuel. Hello Wicked Uchi. If you haven't heard of me before, I'm raw chef Yin. I'm a raw vegan chef and educator. As Faisal mentioned, I trained at the Raw Vegan Culinary Academy by Matthew Penny. I've also taken a lot of master classes all over the world. Maybe let me talk a little bit about raw food, just in case you don't know what it is. It focuses on vegetables, fruits, nuts, and seeds. Oh, hello! Dumplings. Sorry, I got distracted by like the best vegan dumplings we have here. So check out their booth as well. Yeah, so back to, I also have a recipe for raw vegan dumplings actually, but that's another story altogether. Today we'll make Gongpo tofu. Gongpo mushrooms, not tofu, sorry. Okay, what is raw food? Again, as I mentioned, vegetables, fruits, nuts and seeds, and then it's food that is minimally processed or food that is unprocessed, so it doesn't come from a box. So if you see things like this, you know it's all the veggies, the mushrooms. We even have microgreens from Boomgrow as well, you know, and then it's food that is not heated above 45 degrees Celsius. So you can still heat it up if you want to. But I usually heat it up in dehydrator, but it's just not above 45 degrees Celsius because we want to preserve the nutrients of the food. Because the high heat will actually destroy the nutrients of the food. Okay, and then how do you make the food raw food? So there are a few techniques. You can use a food processor to process the food. You can use a blender to blend up the food, and I mentioned if you want to go into something more advanced, you can use a food dehydrator, or you can even use a spiralizer. Yeah, and then today I'm just going to show you, and then of course you just need your cutting board and your knife as well. Today I'm going to show you something very simple, and I'll talk a little bit more about it afterwards. Yeah, and I think maybe let's go into this. The last VegFest I was here, thanks again Veg Help and VegFest for inviting me back. The last time I was here, I showed you all how to make raw vegan turtle bites. But I am actually focused on, I actually like Asian food. So today I thought I'll show you how to make raw vegan Gongpo mushrooms. Yeah? So I think the recipe, they will flash up, I think they flashed up earlier just now, and also they will put it at the end. But if you guys need the recipe later, I think I'll post it up on my Facebook, so you can just check it on my Facebook as well. It's divided into 3 portions. So we have the mushrooms. I have used Swiss button mushrooms and also the white mushrooms. These are pesticide-safe mushrooms. If you are allergic to mold or mushroom, then I would suggest you use something else. You can actually use cauliflower as well, but I like using mushrooms as a meat substitute. And then I also have the red bell pepper, I have the yellow bell pepper, and I have the green bell pepper. So what I have done actually, you need to slice it very thinly, yeah? So because I know like if you are going to be cooking and frying, you might not cut it so thinly, but because you're going to eat it raw, I would suggest you cut it thinly so that when you bite into it, it's not too, it's not too hard and it's easy to eat. The other technique that I wanted to show you and share with you was actually the freezing and thawing technique. So what I did earlier on, I had already cut it the night before, and then after that, I put it in the freezer. Then this morning I took it out and then just let it thaw. So if you actually take this, wait, I wear my gloves. So if you actually take this and you taste it, it's actually, it does have the texture of cooked food, yeah, without having to cook it, yeah. So the other thing you will need, the other ingredients, dried red chillies is gongpo, right? So we have that. So again, I just soak this in warm water and I cut it up. So you have 2 of that. And then the other thing that is missing, actually you should have ginger. If you take ginger, you slice it and then you add it. I don't have ginger today, so I do have ginger juice that I got from my blue tea, so I put it into the sauce. Okay, and then we have cashews. Okay, so these are cashews. I think this is the best part of the gongpo mushrooms that I like to eat is the cashews. So these are, I just basically soak the cashews for about 2 hours, and then you just rinse it twice, and then you drain it, and then I just split it into half so it's easier to eat. Alright, so that's that. And then for the sauce, I've already pre-made the sauce. This is the sauce. The reason why I pre-made it is like my blender is a Vitamix blender and it's like super heavy. And I was afraid like, at live demo sometimes you put it there, then you turn it on, and then it doesn't work, and then you panic, and then like can't do the demo, and you guys can't taste it, so I blended it up already. But I'll tell you what's inside the sauce, yeah? Or does anybody want to guess? I guess you guys are wanting sitting in the sun. Thanks for sitting in the sun and still listening to me. Okay, so for the sauce, for the sweetness, I actually use this. This is Gula Melts. It's 100% natural. There's no preservatives. It's rich in minerals. No coloring, no additives, non-GMO. It's like a coconut palm sugar. So this one you can get in Jaya brochure. Right, so I made a syrup out of this, so this is 1/4 cup of that. And then I use moo soy sauce. So moo soy sauce is a organic soy sauce, and I use the gluten-free soy sauce as well, so 1/4 cup of that. And then I put in 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, and then 1 tablespoon of sesame oil to give it the fragrance. If you are going oil-free, you can use tahini as well. But the sesame oil will make it taste really nice. I'm actually mainly oil-free, but this time I thought like, if I make for you want it to taste nice, right? So I put in a little bit of oil. So 2 teaspoons of that. And then to give it more umami, I actually use sun-dried tomatoes. So 2 pieces of sun-dried tomatoes, and then sliced it. 2 teaspoons of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of miso paste. Miso paste again is to give it its umami and like the kick to it. 2 cloves of garlic. Oh sorry, I put garlic and onion in this because it tastes better. Sorry, those who don't take garlic onion. Another time, we'll do another time. And then 2 red chillies, the big red long ones. And then the other very important ingredient is I put 2 teaspoons of Szechuan pepper. So if you're curious what it's like, this is how it looks like. In Jaya brochure it says pepper flower, but you can get it in like the traditional Chinese herbal shops. They will have that. So this needs to be crushed. So basically all those ingredients that I mentioned, you put it into the blender, blend it up until it's smooth. then you will get this super duper yummy sauce. Alright, okay, and then the last, then the last part is for the garnish. I had some 2 spring onions and some coriander. And then I also have some brown white pepper, which I actually just brown and put it inside here because if not I have too many ingredients to bring around. And then there's a bit of coriander leaves inside here as well. And then today I'm very lucky, I have Boomgrow. They supplied me with some microgreens. This is their beautiful microgreens. Check out Boomgrow, they're over there, right? What? No. Yeah, right there. So they have the nasi ulam poke bowl. They also are selling their very beautiful vegetables. The vegetables are all pesticide-free, clean greens. You'll be able to get, some really interesting veggies that are not usually locally grown here, but these ones are actually locally grown here as well. So go check them out. And yeah, so those are the ingredients. Putting it together is super simple because we're raw, so we don't need to have a stove, we don't need to saute anything. We just basically put everything into a bowl, mix it up, and enjoy. So okay, let me do that. Let me put in the mushrooms first. How are the people on screen? If do they have any questions? I'm just wondering. Well, I'll open up the Q&A as well. But if you guys want to ask questions now, you can also ask. Because this is not it's quite a simple demo. Okay, so I put in the white button mushrooms. It's 150 grams, and then I'm putting in the brown button mushrooms now. So, and the chili, the dried chilies. Okay, I'm just gonna put in a bit of the sauce first, so I can let it mix up a bit. I may need a bigger bowl. I'm just mixing it so people can see. How are you guys enjoying the festival? Yeah, we came here on Friday as well to check out the stores, and yeah, we had the Japanese curry rice from the Link Cafe. We also tried out their satay. The satay was really nice. I'm putting in the yellow bell peppers. I'm just trying not to put in too much of the liquid, that's why I don't want to take this out. Never mind. Alright. And then we also tried a bit of the murtabak. So cool, there's vegan murtabak here. And Jojo Vegan Hut has mini burger. And we had soprano, and they have 2 burgers, very clean eating burgers. You'll know you'll know how to pronounce all the ingredients. I mean, the ingredients that they use in their burger patties are basically ingredients that I would use as well in my food as well. So that is super great that they're whole food plant-based. Yeah, just putting in. So now I'm putting in the red bell peppers. Oh yeah, we had the pulut panggang, I think, from Energized by Yo Bros. So check that out. Vegan has been bringing in loads of interesting things. Where is he? Over there. I think he's busy talking to people. But yeah, he's got vegan cheese, and he's got nasi lemak, and he's got tempeh, and yeah. And then all the sustainable items as well. I think he's selling toothbrushes. Okay. Bell peppers are in. Alright. And then we'll put in the cashews. Okay, and then now I will put in the rest of the sauce in. I'm so excited about this sauce. It's going to be spicy. There are 2 red chilies and there's 2 teaspoons of chili powder and there's also 2 teaspoons of Szechuan pepper, so it's going to be spicy. Especially for you, Nick. You wanted the spice. It's not every day we have someone coming all the way from the UK for our festival, so thanks for coming. And thanks for being a friend. Germany! Wow, we have Germany and UK. Awesome. Thanks for coming. Alright, so just mix it up. Ideally, you want a bigger bowl. This bowl is a bit small, but it was easy to fit into my suitcase. You guys can see, right? And ideally, I would have a bigger spoon as well, but yeah. Okay, so now once everything is mixed up nicely, we'll just garnish it with some spring onions and coriander, and then the microgreens as well. I'm trying to think whether I want to put it here or. I think I want to put it here, so when you give it out, then it doesn't. Yeah. Oh, I didn't bring the tray. Sorry about that. Let me bring a tray there. Oh, the tray is inside the. I almost feel like I need to taste this. I should taste it. Oh, we should get Mr. Jazz Guitarist to do a taste test. Do you want to taste?
Yeah, sure. And
Wait, yeah. I'll call you. Okay, so. Yay! Right. And we'll garnish it. And it'll be like. Reach the coriander. So there's coriander and spring onions, and especially only for today, we will have Boomgrow, the radish, the mixed ones. I think it'll be nice because it kind of adds a nice peppery flavor to it, as well as it'll balance it out because you have your spice and your rice vinegar, so there's the acidity there. And yeah. Okay. So yeah, there you go. That's your Boomgrow mushroom. Boomgrow mushroom. Yeah, Boomgrow mushroom. Raw vegan Boomgrow mushrooms. And then we shall get Mr. Jazz Guitarist to do a taste test. Let me get a spoon out. Okay, so if you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll always see me getting him. That's Mr. Jazz Guitarist.
Amira.
And you always see him doing a taste
Can we
test.
text Amira?
Amira.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's get him to taste it and see if you like it. Come. Come center. You haven't eaten it also, but when you're on my Instagram live, there's this many people, or even more. Nice. Good. Like it. Okay, cool. Ooh, alright. Thanks. Thanks for taste testing. Do you guys have any questions? No questions? No questions? Then do we want to? No questions? Then if there's no questions, just to let you know that I am. Do you have questions? Oh, okay. Okay. So I have 25 online courses. If you guys are interested, check it out at rawchef.com. rawchefyin.gumroad.com or just DM me lah. I'm on Facebook as Raw Chef Yin. I'm on Instagram as Raw Chef Yin. I'm on YouTube as Raw Chef Yin. So follow and subscribe and
So it's RAWCHEFYIN,
yes,
correct?
that's correct.